Brandy Shantz with Living Chronic, and I came here just to really rant about one thing: UTIs. I know I just lost all the men. You can get them too, by the way, and I'm sure that you're just as much at risk. Well, maybe not as much, but a little bit at risk if you're on Stelara or another immunosuppressive drug like I am. Everybody wants to know, how do I make your life easier? Well, how about we just make antibiotics for the UTI available? I, once again, have a UTI, as I often do, and I spent all day yesterday trying to call doctors, getting weird responses like, well, you'll need to drive in, take a test, we'll take a look at it, and then we'll prescribe a drug. It's a UTI, it's not cancer. I have an at-home test kit. It says positive. I'm confident you did not go to medical school to figure out what a UTI is and how to prescribe an antibiotic. That's pretty simple. As a matter of fact, in many ways, I understand why it's not over the counter. But if you're on an immunosuppressive drug, shouldn't we just have just a little bit better access to that with some instructions? I mean, no one has a problem prescribing me an opioid. No one. And we know exactly how those get abused. But you're worried I'm going to not be able to take macrobidd twice a day for 5 days if I have a UTI. And oh, by the way, don't forget to use the little test strip that you can buy at any drugstore in America. Guys, I use VA healthcare for the most part. That's either at Fort Belvoir, which is a 35-minute drive on a completely clear best day around here in DC, or on the other end of Washington, DC, which is never an easy drive. I don't care what time of day it is. I could also use my TRICARE, but most of that is at Walter Reed. Who wants to drive 30 minutes with a UTI? Docs, nurses. Can we fix this? Why is it so easy for me to get an opioid and so gosh darn difficult to get a simple little macrobidd prescription? I have chronic, frequent UTIs. You know how I know you know about it? It's on the warning list for Stelara. Help me out, guys. Look, even Shade's worried about me. He knows I'm done. I'm exhausted. Give me my macrobidd and don't make me leave the house, please.